Happy Wednesday, gang. How y'all doing today? It is windy where I'm at. It would be a perfect day if the winds would just die down a little bit. But I know we're in a gale watch right now. North Jersey's supposed to get slammed with a storm. I think for us it's mostly wind. And windy it is. Tiny people like me get blown around really easy when you live on an island with wind like this. But anyway, with that being said, so if you follow me, you know I'm a cancer survivor, right? So I had my yearly check-in this month, last week, right? Happy to say, still cancer-free, 4 years. Okay, so next year, year number 5, if all is well, then I'll move into the 5-year check-ins, right? So I'm happy about that. So I have my little video check-in, to get the results of my tests and stuff. And they say that, next year's test, they were going to order me a carotid ultrasound next year. And the reason why I bring this to the attention of everybody is because I'm here to remind you all to be your own advocate. Please, 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 please be your own advocate, okay? Now, that's not happening. I'm having my test Monday, okay? Because I requested it be ordered. And I shouldn't have had to request it. It kind of should have been a given, especially because some of the things we discussed, not only now, presently, but a year ago, is kind of still happening. So why don't we get ahead of the game and let's get it checked? And then to have the audacity to tell me that you think it's probably going to be positive, the test. Oh. And you're willing to wait a year for me to have it. Not me. That's unacceptable. So, needless to say, I'm having my test on Monday. And then they say to me, oh, you're such a good advocate for yourself. Yeah, you think? Guys, advocate for yourself. If you know something's not right or, listen, it's not even about I think anything's wrong or whatever. Could it be positive like they say? Absolutely. And if it is, great. I'm a year ahead of the game. Let's get it taken care of, right? Not sit on it for a year because anything can happen in that time frame. Please be your own advocates always, okay? Sometimes they want to follow protocol, and protocol is meant to be broken. There's a bigger picture that needs to be looked at and remembered. And you got to remember, they see so many patients, okay? Sometimes they don't even remember what you look like, your name or anything. They got to read the chart and refresh themselves, especially when you have appointments that are a year apart and stuff, and you're still new to them and they don't know you personally and different things like that, okay? So, just a reminder. I mean, my uncle had a similar experience not that long ago, right? He had just recently had surgery on one shoulder. He fell and he hurt the other shoulder. He asked for the MRIs to be done on both because, when he fell, he thought he might have messed this one up again that was still healing from the previous surgery. I mean, they didn't want to do it. He had to demand that they do both shoulders and make sure that he hadn't damaged it, okay? So, please be your own advocate. And if you can't get these kind of decisions and things change with your doctors and stuff, then I encourage you to find a new doctor. And I'm going to tell you, I hate when I have to find a new doctor. Anybody in my family will tell you that because my history is so extensive and it's so much of paperwork and starting over and explaining things again and getting to know them again. It's a lot. It's really a lot. But, it's important. Okay, it's important to find doctors that you have a good fit with because it is a relationship and it is important. It's very important. You should have a mutual respect and you should be able to say, no, I don't want to do that, or can we do this? Or you're supposed to have a say. I had a rheumatologist years ago many, many, many years ago, who said to me, you should be sitting in my seat. In my seat. And I'm like, well, let's keep me healthy. Because at the time, I was working in my field, in my cardiology field, but I was in school at night, and you know, to go further within it. So I was like keep me healthy, and we'll be colleagues on a higher level. You know what I mean? But yeah, just please, you know yourself, you know your body. Okay, there is no easy fixes. There is no easy pill. There is no easy shot, and there is no easy solution. All of the easy that you think is easy comes with great, great consequences, okay? It comes with great consequences. Sometimes short-term ones, sometimes long-term ones. I mean, if you don't have issues now, that doesn't mean you won't down the line, you know, from a complication or a side effect or something, okay? So, body in motion stays in motion. Be mindful of what you put into your body. You know, try to keep a little bit of a balance, okay? All right, with that being said, get about your hump day, and I will get about mine. And yes, as always, be safe, be kind, and take care, gang. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Don't forget to smile.